actually. So back to it. So yeah, so I was one that was brought up. I was one that was brought up without my father, and once I became a man, just that. It's funny you said that. I don't know, because once you've had a relationship with women, once you have children of your own, you start to see and say, wow, you know what? My mother was once with a man that they had a relationship in. I don't know what their relationship was, what it could have been. I don't care to know. But like you said, now, not to see, I see what you're saying about why men cannot say, well, my father wasn't around. Let me at least have that conversation. So since my father's been, back in my life or what have you, he's actually a preacher to this day. But anyway, once I became an adult, even with some cousins, even with some family and friends, like some family members, I didn't grow up, like I said, again with my father. So it's a lot of people on my father's side that I had to start to get to know on my own. Once I turned 20, 21, I started saying, oh, where's my cousin so-and-so? Where's my cousin so-and-so? Oh, they didn't do this. You hear that from the older folks, like, oh, they was over there or this. Listen, I don't give a fuck about none of that other stuff. This is my blood. I'm going to reach out. If they're asshole, then that's my blood cousin asshole, and I don't fuck with them. I got friends that I fuck with that before I even mess with a cousin or something. So, yeah, but like you said, I'm one of them men, I see where you're going, and I'm glad that you brought that up, because I am one of them men that said to myself, where's my relationship with my pops? Like, should I have a relationship? I grew up just like everybody. Man, fuck my pops, man. Like, he wasn't there. Like, no, damn, I could have been playing spades professionally if I grew up with my father. Everybody say basketball, football, whatever. Like, oh, if my father threw me a basketball when I was 5, yeah, we got those stories, ideas, but God made it this way. Why? It is what it is. So now, am I going to sit up here and hold a grudge about something I have no idea about? Like you said, I don't know what their relationship was. I don't know what happened. But also, that's not for me to judge. That's my father, and let me see if we can build a relationship. And I love my father to this day, and of course, he's back in my life. Now, are most men doing that? Do most men stay with that fuck a dad?
What people don't understand is that in your time of not having your pops, you went through shit as a man you didn't understand.
Yeah.
Once you put this back in your life, now this is a link back in you. This is love back in you. All this is being pushed into you, no matter what age.
No, but wait a minute, stop there. Because remember how you just said, like, some women that were mothers don't mean they were good mothers. They might have been starving their kids. They might have been. Now, what if putting your father back into your life, what if he's a negative? Like, what if he's on dope? What if he's on drugs? Gangbanging? What if he's a murderer? I don't know, but just what if he's a bad link? The same we said, what if this mother who had a child, but she starved him, didn't raise him right, was beating him?
A bad link in his endeavor.
And your mother could?
No, your moms could have did fucked up shit. What I'm saying is, like, him not being there was fucked up enough. So once we come in, fuck anything. I'm not even into what he got going on. It's the love he give me. That piece of love was missing. I grew up my whole life without it. It made me act out. Made me probably choke a bitch because I didn't know myself as a man. Once I get to know this man, now I know myself. Out of looking at my pops, I'm able to view myself. I'm able to get to know myself more. Have some of them men conversations that I couldn't have with this woman that's my.
Oh, I see.
So then it brings more of the men out of you.
I hear that.
What I'm saying?
I definitely hear that. But that's if that's the right man too, though. Because what if this dude, the same way you could look at if the woman ain't worth shit, now what if this man ain't worth shit? Not everybody need to link back with an ain't no good man. What if he ain't got nothing to give you?
But what I'm trying to tell you is, see, that's what I'm saying. I think with me,
you saying it don't matter what it is. It
don't matter. All I need is the love, because the love is what's been missing. If I'm trying to fix myself, if I'm trying to have a family, I can't go into a family and I haven't had a father. It's key parts missing in that man.
Guess what else is missing in that man?
You know what I'm saying?
He can't teach you how to raise a family because he ain't do it.
No, it's not about him teaching you that. It's the product of the love. A father, and we just heard him say, I don't know if you heard it, but when we first came in and that shit was just running, fathers are respected, like Ho said, there's no amount of money that can be put on to a father that devotes himself to his kids. So it don't matter if you don't have no money. That love is It's unattainable from anywhere else. A father and a mother love that gives you, that's what connects and builds you as one. When you start to kick it with your father, you start to see who you are. And you start to see these different things. Just you're able to have conversations that I couldn't have with my mom's because she's a woman.
Okay, we definitely don't disagree, not at all. But all I'm saying is, with all of that said and done, the same way you could put those ideas about a no good female mother, I don't think you can look at the same shit about these no good daddies like that. Some daddies just can't teach you
A no
how
good
to
daddy
be.
would just have to be a nigga that just went off and did his no. A no good daddy is not a dude that just wasn't in your life. That is not what make a motherfucker.
No, I'm not saying that. No, I'm
You know
not.
what I'm
No,
saying?
I'm not saying
Right?
that at
And that's
all.
what- and that's
No.
what I'm trying to tell you. Yo, the one thing that you get from your parents is the love and the comfort. It's not about money. It's not about none of those. It's that love. Your son being able to come in on a late night and say, Dad, let me kick it with you. It's totally different from, Mom, let me
No,
kick it with you.
no.
So 9 out of 10, if it was just the mother in the crib, he probably wouldn't even come in and say nothing.
All right, let me throw this scenario at you. I definitely agree with all that. I mean, you got to have your both loves if possible. To anybody that can, and I feel sorry for those who lost one or the other or both. But let's just say you reach out to your pop, like, listen, man, Pop, I know it's been 30 years, whatever. I haven't seen you, whatever. And it'll be some shit like, listen, I don't know, I ain't want no kids then, and I don't want no fucking kids now. What the fuck am I supposed to do? So like you sitting there telling me like, oh, it don't matter.
And I'm
That
explaining
dude,
to him,
that dude in my
And
life.
I'm gonna tell him, brother, I'm not coming to you to be a kid. I'm a grown man. I'm looking to start a relationship with you. That's it. I don't need you to be no father over me now. But those Jews and those love, because regardless of what, I came out of your nuts.
I really think
we are part of each other. And one thing I know for a fact, me just knowing, because I come from, the inner community,
Yeah.
destruction, seeing shit in the household that I probably shouldn't have seen, all type of shit. If I had a choice, and the same way I tell my daughter, if you're gonna choose a young man that got a mother and a father. A young man that just grew up with his mother is dangerous. This is a motherfucker that can't control himself. This is a motherfucker with no discipline.
oh shit, that's the total opposite. Not all, because I've had control over myself for many years. But I'll say this: I love the idea of what you're saying, especially because
And
so many
the
young
only
men.
reason because, hold on, because I want people to get that right.
All right, go ahead. Say it. Go ahead.
You was able to have discipline. What was you, the older brother?
Nope. Middle child. Got an older brother, older sister.
And that's what I'm saying. It's different when you're having siblings, but it's so many young kids that it's just them and their mother. And
Yeah,
it's a
probably.
totally
I can't
different
speak for that.
situation.
I can't speak for
because
that.
I can really say, like, for
I can't speak
myself,
for that.
that's what had me wild in the streets.
Okay,
Like,
yeah.
a lot of shit my mom's taught me, my father wouldn't have taught me. Like, my mother was the first one to say, yo, if these boys jump you, they do something to you, you better pull this out. My pops wouldn't have gave me that information.
But I'm gonna say it like I'm gonna say this, right? Like, I definitely think, wish, and hope that I'm gonna start with the fathers that they choose to be in their kids' lives. I'm talking about the grandfather ages on down. Fathers choose to be in their kids' lives. But then on the other side, I wish young men did want the relationship with their fathers. And granted, this is the fathers that want to be there. But like you said, because I do believe that you could be, it could add value. Like I said, these are fathers that want to be fathers, though. That's why I said that first. This is first. Fathers got to want to be fathers, nigga. Come on, niggas.
You gotta
Be there.
You gotta
Kids.
come outside the crib, and you gotta get some what's her name too. You gotta get some younger friends too.
I don't know how many friends I got. I got some. I hang with my son's friends.
But
nigga.
check this, because listen to what I'm
My
trying to
son's
say, right?
12, nigga.
I had went and fucking spoke to a chick
12,
mom,
nigga.
right? I seen her daughter going through some
You was
shit.
trying to smash.
So when I kicked it with her, I said, yo, you don't think your daughter should patch it up with her pops? A lot of shit she go through is surrounded with her father. That's why she have these problems with men. Her mother and her father. And see, this is what I'm saying. This is where this starts.
See, you've had too many of those conversations, and I agree with that.
Because I
That's
be trying
one
to
side.
help
No,
motherfuckers.
but I've seen
But
it. I've done it on the other side. I want to say this: you only speaking from, you can't act like the world is. That's just it. Like
No,
yo,
what
that's
I'm
just
trying
a
to-
few.
Nah, what
Oh,
I'm-
that's the set of. There are some out there like
When I
that.
speak, I'm speaking from my community, a black community, Dorchester, Roxbury, Mattapan. When I speak, I'm not speaking about shit I don't know.
No, but you're talking about a
I'm
small
speaking
part
about,
of it.
Like motherfuckers that come from my community, which
Yeah.
we end up inbreeding with each other. Usually a Dorchester and a Roxbury bitch and a nigga get together and have a kid, and then the kid come out fucked up. Like that's what I'm saying. We watching so many of these kids come out fucked up and lose before they life start, my nigga. There's so many kids, 18 got natural life, my nigga. Cause they don't fucking know. When you're dealing with all these things and you're just dealing with your mother, you're handling shit the way a woman do. You're not dealing with shit from the way a man would. And that's what I'm telling you, that shit took years for me to see about myself. Yo, you have woman tendencies. I remember the first time a nigga said that shit to me in jail, I almost lost it on this nigga. Like, what the fuck are you telling me? What are you trying to say? I'm a bitch? But the nigga was really trying to drop jewels on me. And it took me a minute to see that. And then I remember when I said it to Tater. Nigga almost lost his mind. But it's like, when we react like that, like a nigga can't control himself. What nigga did? Nigga, fuck that. I flipped the tape. That's some woman shit. Because that's what I'm telling you. Your father is more in control. He's telling you, we
Yeah.
don't act like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just think about like a transition from your son, how you act when his mom's is in the room, from just
Yeah,
you and him in the room.
of course. It's a difference.
Different
It's a difference.
You know what I'm
It's a
saying? Because he know when it's you and him.
It's a difference.
Totally different time.
It's a difference.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I mean about.
But first and foremost, everybody agrees with that. That's not that's not rocket science. Like you definitely.
No, but this shit is still going on.